You know, the first time I tried it, I was like, okay, I'm convinced. Why? Because it works. You know, a lot of times you make substitutions and you sacrifice a little bit because you're like, yeah, it's better for me, I'll do it. You make no sacrifices, okay? Nellie's is incredible. It's not a detergent, it's called a laundry soda. Detergents are things that break things down chemically, okay? And why would you want to wear that every day? Why would you want to wear a dye or a perfume or a chemical when you can go the natural way with Nellie's? Close to 5,000 already spoken for in just a couple of airings. Over 2 million loads of laundry have been done utilizing Nellie's, and the difference, well, you can see the difference. Moreover, you can feel the difference. And what I love too is it's better for the environment. You're not putting all those terrible phosphates down the drain every time you do a load of laundry. We have to think globally here about others, right? Not just about us. But the nice thing is, and by the way, this shirt was laundered in Nellie's. The nice thing, and this shirt is 2 years old, and it's still navy blue, right? Because things aren't going to fade. Take a look at these two pairs of jeans. Really quickly, I'll just show you. So here's the same exact pair of jeans, one done in Nellie's for about 7 or 8 washes, and one done with detergent. There's the Nellie's, and there's the faded detergent. Listen, if you want to buy faded jeans, go ahead, but most people want to keep the color in their clothes. That's just one. T-shirts, your towels are going to be whiter. They're going to be fluffier. They're going to look better. And remember, why would you wash towels in a chemical? Towels go places that even best friends don't go. I mean, this is a personal item. You don't want to make sure that they are perfectly clean. These, you can see, have kind of a bluish tint, all right? I mean, you see the difference all the time when it comes to Nellie's. Now, what we're doing is the 400 load offer. Let me step over and show you over here. So with this, you're going to get the 400 load bucket, which is huge. This is the one I have. This is the one I order all the time. I even have it on auto ship. All right, in addition to that, you're gonna get 2 50-scoop bags of Nellie's Oxygen Brightener, which kicks it in perfectly. All this is included with free shipping and handling. If you, let me just tell you this, if you've never tried Nellie's, today's the perfect day, because it's free shipping and handling and you get a great amount of it. In fact, this amount, I've had mine, now granted it's just me and Danny, my son at home. I've had mine for about 1.5 years. And I'm down to about a little bit on the bottom. This goes a long way when you think about it. If you do a load of laundry every other day, you got a couple years of laundry here. All right, for $49.95. No lugging boxes or giant containers or buying 18 different things to get clothes clean. All you need is your Nellie's. If you look down there, you'll see 3 flex. That means it's only $16.65 on your credit card, or you can use our credit card. If you don't have it, get it. You'll get $10 off, making this $39.95 for you first-time shoppers with a credit card. Let me introduce you to our special guest. She's going to take you on a whole tour of this product, but remember this. It's better for your clothes, it's better for you, and it's better for the environment. I'm telling you, it's a slam dunk winner. Let me introduce you to Terry Toner, who is standing by. Hi, Terry.
Good morning, Guy. Thanks so much for having me. I'm so glad we're doing Fall Guy today. I love your little squirrel. It's adorable. We have Nellie's for everyone today, and I really want to address, because I know there's a lot of you out there that already love Nellie's. We've been doing Nellie's here at HSN for the last 10 years. Over 200 million loads of laundry done by HSN customers. So I know there's a bunch of you out there that love your Nellie's. You've made us a customer pick. You've given us so many 5-star reviews. I want to talk to the folks that have never seen Nellie's. I know we have a lot of new customers these days. So Nellie's is a natural laundry soda. It doesn't have phosphates, it doesn't have chlorine, it's gluten-free, it's biodegradable, environmentally friendly, septic system safe, no fragrances, no perfumes, no dyes. It's high efficiency machine certified, so that if you have, you know, one of the new fancy front loaders, or you've got an old top loader, or a washboard and a bucket, Nellie's is gonna work for you. And one of the things that we're completely famous for is the fact that we completely dissolve in the water in your wash, so you don't get the, you know, goopy, gunky residue in the detergent dispenser. You don't get undissolved powder all over your clothes. We completely dissolve, and I'm going to show that to you right now. So here's my bowl of Nellie's. I can stick my nose in there and take a deep breath, because it's not full of chemicals. It's not full of perfumes. It's not going to make me come up wheezing and choking. Hypoallergenic. So I'm going to go ahead and put a scoop of Nellie's into this jar, and I'm going to put a scoop of regular detergent powder in the other jar. And whether it's a cup of liquid or, you know, the big old scoop, you're using a lot of chemicals on your clothes. So we're gonna mix these up. Make a little noise here just for a minute. This is like, we'll pretend this is the washing machine, right? So give it a good stir, a good mix. We'll do the same thing to the other side. And one of the things that you're going to notice right away, oh, look, it's blue, it's green. The dyes, that's a wild one. The dyes that are in the detergents, and if you had smell-o-vision, you could smell all of the perfume. And, you know, Guy, even if you get the, you know, fragrance-free, dye-free detergent solutions, they're still full of the same petrochemicals. That's basically what they're made of, is lots and lots of petrochemicals, because detergent manufacturers are chemical companies. That's what they do. They make chemicals, and they load their products up with chemicals because they're going to make more money that way. The more chemicals they can load in there, all of these new and improved formulas that are just literally more chemicals. So we're going to let these sit for just a minute, and I'm going to show you the rinse cycle, and you'll see this clear up right before your very eyes. When we tell you that Nellie's completely dissolves, doesn't leave a residue, doesn't leave the globby powder in the detergent dispenser, doesn't leave all the powder all over your clothes, you'll see that happening right before your very eyes. So here I've got 2 clean bowls of water and 2 little baby shirts, these little baby onesies. And this one has been washed and dried with detergent, old school. This one has been washed and dried with the Nellie. So they should be clean, right? You wash, you dry, you figure it's clean. So we're going to do a re-rinse cycle in these clean bowls of water. And if you've never seen this before, if you're new to us, if you've just joined the HSN family, come on in here and take a look at this, because this is really important. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those in. We'll work them around. We're going to do a little agitating, kind of work those fibers around, make it nice and even. And what you start to see happening right in front of your eyes is residue coming out of these little baby clothes. Now think about this. Let me go ahead and wring those out. Look at the bowls of water. Just take a look at those. You can see the difference. Why is that important? Well, detergents are actually manufactured to deposit chemicals into your clothes, whether it's the synthetic fragrances, you know, different fabric conditioners. Unfortunately, they make your clothes feel really stiff, which is why you use fabric softener. Things like optical brighteners, which sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, optical brightener. They're reflective chemicals that hide the dirt. They don't get rid of the dirt. They reflect light, so you can't see the dirt. It literally is like a cloaking device for stains. Yeah, it's not getting your clothes cleaner. So that's important, because this residue on your baby's clothes, on your sheets, on your towels, on your underwear, on your jeans, on your yoga pants, your skin is the largest organ of your body. If all that chemical residue is on everything that your skin touches, you're absorbing those chemicals. It's a huge source of toxicity, and we can completely eliminate that for you, because we have 5 simple ingredients. We start with sodium carbonate. Everybody knows what that is. It conditions your water. If you live in the city and you have kind of chlorine water, or you live out in the country and maybe it's very minerally, you have well water, that sodium carbonate preconditions the water, and that allows our coconut oil-based surfactants to do the amazing cleaning job that they do. It literally makes the water slipperier. So you've seen how this, I mean, we, you know, didn't take the camera away. You saw this clear up before your very eyes. Nellie's completely dissolves. Nellie's completely rinses clean. This is our original formula. And Guy, like you said, this incredible today's special, and we don't have auto ship on this. So this is like a one and done deal. We're including the 100 loads of the Oxygen Brightener. And Guy, you know, as many times as we've done Nellie's together, we don't have Oxygen Brightener very often.
No.
It sells out all the time. It's hard to keep in stock.
Yeah,
and to be including all of this Oxygen Brightener in with this today's special is really great. So now I want to show you about Oxygen Brightener.
Go ahead. We've got one here too. I'll show my demo. You want me to do my demo first? I'll do my demo first so that I can do some stuff too. And I will tell you that the Oxygen Brightener is great. Anytime you have really, really tough stains or anything that you want to get super duper bright, you add a little Oxygen Brightener. And we've actually used something which I think is one of the worst stains anybody can ever have, which is iodine. Iodine solution, you know, is a nightmare, right? It's one of the worst staining items of all time. I'm going to put a little iodine in this tube of water. Now, Belle wants to watch this because she's hard to impress. So I'm just going to put a little iodine in here, okay? And just kind of stir this around a little bit, and you'll see. Okay, so there's my stain, right? I'm going to take some of the Oxygen Brightener, and I'm gonna pour that in, okay? I'll put a little bit more. I don't even need to put in more. Watch this.
No,
already you can see. Look at this. All right.
Boom.
And it completely neutralizes and gets rid of that stain. It works on a variety of stains, whether it's wine stains, ink stains, whatever it is. That is included with it. And I agree with Terry. We don't normally get to do this. This is what one of those things we call an upsell, which means like, you know, if you're getting this, why don't you try this? You know, it's a great way for you to try things, but now it's included and you're gonna get 2 bags, and both those bags are 50 scoop bags. You only need about a scoop in there. And the formula will not only clean the fabric when you use it together, but it dissolves very, very quickly. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves with powders, in addition to the fact that they all smell, and I'm like, listen, you know what, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, you have your own natural scent, and if you want to add something, you can go find essential oils or whatever it is that you wear. Why would you want somebody else to dictate what you smell like? That to me is just crazy. This formula is long lasting. You only use a little bit, and you'll see the results, whether it's your clothes or your baby clothes or your grown-up clothes. And let's really quickly, and I'll toss back to you, Terry. Here's another thing. And I'm talking just to the guys out there. Do you ever wear, like, you know, items that are really close to your skin and they're itchy? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? All of a sudden you're like, what the? Anywhere in your body where you have a lot of friction, like under your arms, obviously with your underwear, whatever, that's rubbing against your skin very, very tightly. And if you're using a chemical in a detergent, of course it's gonna itch. So try this, whether it's for you, your baby clothes, you see your little baby and he's getting spots on him and he's itching or she's itching and you're like, why am I using grown-up detergent on a little baby? Don't do it, try Nellie's. $49.95, down from $60, free shipping and handling. Get an HSN credit card today. We'll take another $10 off and welcoming you to the network. I think it's the best deal of the year. It's free shipping and handling. We're not doing auto ship, so if you want to buy more than one, that's fine. I know my brothers are going to be buying 2 containers of this. And think about, finally, how economical this is, all right? You're going and you're spending $10 or $15 a month on a big jug of detergent that you have to bring home. This is delivered to your door. You use a little scoop. You don't have to carry it back and forth. And if you're spending $10, $12 a month, you're already over $130 a year for your detergent. This will last you probably 2, maybe 3 years of trouble-free, wonderful laundry that's gonna be super clean. And when when that wastewater goes down the drain, you feel better about it because you're not putting all those chemicals, not only on you, but in all the rivers and streams and all the rest of that stuff. Anyway, item number 714456. I'll give it back to Terry because I know she's got lots to show. Oh, Terry, really quick too. The Lammy balls, we have those available. I wanted to mention them. This 3-pack of Lammy balls, we're gonna spend some time on them. Oop, I took them out of the shot. Sorry, guys. These are the Lammy balls. Throw these in the dryer, decrease drying time, get rid of static, fluff up your clothes, all 100% wool. They're amazing. Those are coming up for a bit of time a little bit later. All right, Terry, go ahead.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, Guy. And I also want to add that every single product, whether it's our Oxygen Brightener, original Nellie's, Nellie's with POW, the Lammy dryer balls, everything in the Nellie's line is environmentally friendly, sustainable. Just, you know, it's a wonderful line. I'm really proud of it. Been part of it for the last 10 years. You know, we didn't start counting laundry loads until like 2015, and we're at over 200 million. All right, so I just did the same thing you did. I poured iodine into these baby diapers, and I know it's a little bit early, but we're going to do a little laundry cocktail here. So there's detergent on that side. Oh, I use this Nellie scoop here. And there is Oxygen Brightener on that side. Let me put on my shaker lids. We're going to shake, shake, shake. I've been singing that Shake Sonora song since last night. Shake, 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 Sonora. All right, so I'm going to shake these up, and we'll pour our laundry solutions onto our cloth diaper, 100% cotton cloth diaper. And there's the Nellie side. And we're just gonna let those sit for a minute, but I'm gonna mix these around just a little bit because I want you to see what happens here. As I mix these around, you saw me pour both sides. The detergent side just starts spreading. It just starts making a big mess. The Nellie side, contained and already fading. We'll let that sit for a minute because I want to show you another use of the Oxygen Brightener. This is a really great all-purpose cleaning solution. So in a 16-ounce household, refillable spray bottle, 16 ounces of water, and 1 tablespoon of Nellie's. And you always want to make it up fresh. And then when you're done with it, dump it out because since it is an oxygenator, it oxidizes and it loses its mojo. So you always want to start with a fresh batch. And always do a test sample on your fabrics, upholstery, carpets, whatever, in an inconspicuous place. We do recommend that you don't use it on wool and you don't use it on silk or leather, but everything else is fair game. So I have carpet here, red wine, soy sauce, makeup, and grass stains. Watch what happens. This is one of the greatest all-purpose cleaners. There it goes. Now I haven't even started to scrub this. You take a little clean white cloth and you blot up the excess liquid. But look what that Oxygen Brightener does to these stains, literally obliterates them before your eyes. And again, this could be upholstery, it could be in the car, it could be, the rugs, whatever it is, or even stains. Then you just blot up that excess liquid with a clean cloth. And look at that. I mean, they just absolutely disappear. And again, this is chlorine-free. There's no chlorine in it. Safe for whites, safe for colors. It brightens your laundry. And it's a perfect little laundry booster when you need that little extra something, like, for the smelly soccer uniforms and things like that. That's what the Oxygen Brightener does. Now, over here, we still got our Oxygen Brightener working hard on that stain. Not so much on the, not so much
you can
on
see
the
it.
detergent
Yeah,
side.
you can see it from here.
Yeah, you really can.
Oh my gosh, look at that. So look.
Now I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of my Nellies on the detergent side.
Okay.
Because we're going to clean up that mess there. Throw a little more here. Let it do its thing. And remember, this is going to be in your laundry, in your wash cycle. It's going to be agitating around in your machine for, how long is the wash cycle? 20 minutes, something like that. And you look at that.
Yeah,
I mean,
there it
it's
is.
just absolutely, absolutely amazing. So that's the Oxygen Brightener. I know we don't do it very often. It's such a great product. It's always sold out. So it's exciting that we're including 100 loads of the Oxygen Brightener along with our today's special. How is it that we get away with using only 1 tablespoon? Well, Nellie's is super concentrated natural cleaning power. So I've got a couple of bowls here, Nellie's and laundry detergent. And Guy, oh look, it's blue because it has dye in it. So to the laundry scales of justice, let me shake that off, make it nice and even, Steven. There is a Nellie's tablespoon of laundry detergent on one side of the laundry scales of justice, and on the other side, level it off, a scoop of Nellie's on the other side. And you can see scoop for scoop, measure for measure, Nellie's is heavier, it's denser, it's more powerful. In fact, here's what 100 loads of Nellie's looks like. Here's what 100 loads of detergent looks like. That's a big deal. It's super, super concentrated and incredibly, incredibly powerful. And if we just take a peek back over here real quick, I know we got so much to show you. I just wanted everyone to see these jars over here. This is where we started. Look how clear this water is. This is the Nellie's jar. This is the detergent jar. And I can tell you, we could wait a really
Look at that on the bottom.
Time. Yeah, see, that sludge is not going anywhere.
Terry, that to me is what initially got me to buy it, because I looked at that demo and I saw how clear and how clean the Nellie side was when we first did it together before we were social distancing and you were here, and I'm like, I mean, look at, you can pour this in, it completely dissolves. It doesn't turn the water a shade of blue or green, which really is ridiculous. I mean, think about this, all right? We're willing to put green stuff in our clothes, but if you went to a restaurant and somebody gave you a glass of water and it came over and it was green, would you drink it? Of course not. No. You want it to be pure. You want it to be clean. You know, it's the same with your clothes. When you wear them against your skin, you do not want to feel itchy or scratchy. You don't need to smell like some artificial scent that a bunch of people in a conference room put together and said, well, this will make it sell. Let's make it smell like whatever, you know, the ocean. And it's like, yeah, but realistically, if I want my clothes to smell like something, I can use the Lammy balls and I could put essential oils of eucalyptus or lemon or whatever and I can put those in with the dryer phase of my clothes and leave a nice scent there. I don't need my clothes to be washed in perfume. It makes no sense whatsoever. So when you're ordering, again, let me show you what you're gonna get if you could follow me over. So it's a great deal today. The first Nellie's I ever bought, which was about 1.5 years ago, I still have, and I have this exact size. I have the 400 loads size. I do laundry probably every 3 days, maybe more than that. And I still have Nellie's, I still have that much Nellie's, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of Nellie's in my bucket from 1.5 years. I have not had to go to the store and buy any detergent, any terrible stuff that's gonna hurt the environment. I've never had to do that. I don't have to carry it. I don't have to worry about lugging it from my car to my house and blah, blah, blah. And less recycling, because you just had this one container. And everybody that gets rid of their, or loses or runs out of Nellie's, they use the bucket for something else, right? You can use it for anything to tote around. We're giving you the 2 bags of Oxygen Brightener. We could have just done one, and that would have been a great deal. But we said, you know what? They're getting a lot of laundry soda. Let's make sure they get plenty of Oxygen Brightener as well. Don't forget about the Lammy balls, okay? Those are coming up in a bit, but these are going to decrease drying time and static cling. Those are great too. So here is the deal. Nellie's on its own is $60. We haven't even talked about what it would cost to ship because it's pretty heavy. I mean, it's a big bucket of laundry soda. The 50 load Oxygen Brightener times 2 is $26, $86. Or you can get it today for $49.95. HSN credit card, we'll pop that up for you. If you get a new card, we put $10 in your account. You can take that off this and make it $39.95. Thank you, Rob. Here it comes. There's how you get a card. Free $10. Take it. There's no gimmicks. Just get the card. Use it instead of your other card. Same thing, except you get discounts and you get VIP financing on electronics over $3.99. So it's a really good deal to get that. But get it home. You'll see the difference in your laundry. You'll see the difference in your skin because you'll feel better. You'll know you're doing better. For the largest organ in our body that we all have in common in the world is our skin, right? So, and it covers the most area. It's the most sensitive, right? Because it's out and exposed to the elements. Why put fake stuff on your skin when you don't have to? Why put bleaches and phosphates and Lord knows what to go? Read the label. Why don't you just rub it on your skin, see what happens? Do it every day for a week and see what happens to your skin. It's not made for that. You want something that has minimal ingredients, that does a great job. And Terry, tell everybody again, a lot of people think, oh, I'm using something that's good for the world. It's probably not as good on laundry. Will you tell everybody, please?
I'd be happy to, because I know, I mean, you know, I'm an old hippie from a way back. I'm all about natural products. And you guys know, literally every single product that I do at HSN, from Beyond Paint to Earth Bright, these are all natural, non-toxic, environmentally friendly products. And Nellie's, the entire line, from the Lammy dryer balls, where the lamb's wool comes from small cooperative farms in New Zealand that are sustainable and they're cruelty-free and they're renewable, to every single ingredient in the Nellie's line, including the Oxygen Brightener, including the Nellie's, is natural, safe for you, safe for the environment, but really super effective. And I can't stress that enough, because we've all tried natural products that were like, that doesn't work very well. And, you know, we go back to the bleach and the chemicals and everything. Nellie's works. That's why we are the #1 laundry product at HSN, and we have been for 10 years. We have hundreds of 5-star reviews, hundreds of loyal customers. Over 209 million of you have done laundry with Nellie's since, golly, you know, we didn't start counting until 2015, but we've been here since 2010. Liquids, you're paying for a lot of very expensive water to ship around the world. You get the ookie gookie mess, that mess on top of the washing machine. You'd have to buy this many boxes of, you know, powder chemical detergent to equal the 400 loads of Nellie's. And the notorious thing with the liquids, and I don't know how well it'll show up here in the studio, but you see those little blobs and blotches? Liquids are notorious for leaving stains on your clothes. So no more undissolved detergent, no more mystery stains on your clothes. And of course, once you get your laundry nice and clean with your Nellie's natural soda, don't you dare put fabric softener on those clothes. We're going to talk about that in just a second.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the flyer balls, and I got to tell you, I love these things. First of all, I do